1.27% and on the net basis of 1.03%. Meanwhile, as of the end of 2020, gross NPL was recorded at 3.06%. From all sources, IDX Channel.
Bank of Indonesia ensures that the policy to boost credit has been implemented by aggressively lowering the interest rate. The governor of Bank of Indonesia also acknowledged that currently banks have paid attention to calls for lowering the basic lending rate.
Bank of Indonesia ensures that the acceleration of monetary and macroprudential policies has led to a gradual decline in bank lending rates. However, the governor of Bank Indonesia, Fajar Wayong, admitted that the decline was not as fast as expected. The central bank again asked banks to lower their loan interest rates. This is because the central bank has cut the benchmark interest rate to the lowest level in history, which is in the range of 3.5%.
Terima kasih kawan-kawan Himbara yang kemarin memenuhi ajakan kami dari KSSK sudah secara agresif menurunkan suku bunga dasar kredit ya. Kami juga lihat BCA juga sudah menurunkan. Ayo bank-bank yang lain gerak turunkan suku bunga kredit supaya juga kreditnya naik.
Bank of Indonesia also ensures that it will encourage real sector acceleration through prudential macro policies. As recently as Bank Indonesia lowered the limit on loan to value and financing to value in order to allow banks to more freely distribute loans. From Jakarta, Rahar Joklatmo for IDX Channel.
The Ministry of Cooperatives and SME will facilitate 3 million micro-enterprises to obtain a number of business certificates. Meanwhile, in the future, there will be 4 types of certification that will be given to transform informal SMEs into formal ones.
The Ministry of Cooperatives and Small and Medium Enterprises will facilitate 3 million micro-enterprises to obtain a number of business certificates. Deputy for Microbusiness of the Ministry of Cooperatives and SMEs, Edi Satria, said that the Ministry would facilitate certification registration for micro-entrepreneurs, starting from home industry food production certificates, halal certification, trademark and copyright certification, and distribution permit certificates from drug and food management agencies.
Memang di awal kita mencoba mentargetkan sekitar 3 juta usaha mikro itu, usaha informal itu bisa bertransformasi. Ya, kemarin sempat diralat 2,5 sampai 3 juta lah. Namun kita seperti pertanyaan Mas tadi adalah berusaha juga mengajak institusi lain untuk membantu. Dan itu insya Allah bisa terjadi, bisa jauh lebih cepat. Ini sebagai contoh, nanti silakan nanti sebagai contoh saya nggak usah sebutkan nama banknya dulu, bekerjasama dengan bank tertentu yang punya nasabah UMKM, itu dia bisa di atas 10 juta.
The ministry said with the facilitation carried out by the government, the ministry also continues to encourage other parties to provide assistance and facilitate micro businesses to get free access to certification. This is done to accelerate the change of micro businesses from informal to formal. From Jakarta, Ade Firmansyah for IDX Channel.
Market headlines will be right back after the break. Stay tuned.
Kunci dari kesuksesan hulu migas Indonesia ke depan ini apa, Pak?
Fleksibilitas fiskal yang akan dikeluarkan untuk menjaga keekonomian. Investor akan datang itu saja.
Oke, Pak.
Keekonomiannya terjamin.
Saya Prisa Samodatu membawakan program berita News Screen yang menghadirkan informasi seputar ekonomi maupun juga bisnis dari dalam negeri.
Saham properti yang sebelumnya sempat mengalami pelemahan, hari ini beberapa sahamnya kompak mengalami penguatan yang cukup signifikan. Dengan memanfaatkan momentum penguatan ini, rawan profit taking juga tidak Bu untuk properti?
Menteri Kesehatan Budi Gunadi Sadikin menargetkan vaksinasi COVID-19 akan rampung pada minggu ini. Level-level 6.200-an ini menjadi level krusial juga ya.
ASG mungkin masih berpotensi menguat ya. Karena kita lihat juga kalau misalkan secara domestik.
Kita melihat sebenarnya ada dua problem yang sebenarnya root problemnya adalah tidak mengerti kondisi keuangannya, dan yang kedua adalah untuk mencari tahu informasi online untuk mengetahui sebenarnya what to do with their money, itu kadang-kadang suka membingungkan.
Presiden Joko Widodo resmi mencabut aturan terkait investasi industri minuman keras.
Saya putuskan terkait pembukaan investasi baru dalam industri minuman keras.
Welcome back. Chess is having a moment in the sun as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, prompting new hobbies, and the Netflix's hit The Queen's Gambit. As now online chess is popular worldwide, chess is included as an e-sport. Therefore, e-sports teams and corporations see chess as a sound investment.
It is clear that esports teams and corporations see chess as a sound investment as they put a number of value in the chess industry. In an indications of the money at stake, the Play Magnus Group, the chess entertainment company founded by Magnus Carlsen, raised $30 million after going public last October. It is now valued at $152 million. See the multi-million-dollar value, big corporate sponsors have also joined the craze. In Indonesia, Tokopedia sponsored iconic live streaming chess battle between GM Irene and Dewa Kipas at Deddy Corbuzier's YouTube channel. And worldwide, chess international master Hikari Nakamura and Levi Rosemond, known as the Goddamn Chess, this year signed deals with the sport drink company G-View. And last week, McDonald's sponsored an hour-long sections of Hikari Nakamura stream. And in September, Maurice Ashley, the first black grandmaster, starred in Hennessy Cognac commercial. Many people also seek wealth from chess. There are many virtual chess tournaments these days with huge prize in front of the eyes. This year, there will be online chess international tournament, so-called as the Carlsen Invitational. The total prize worth $1 million. From all sources, IDX Channel.
It's been a big 2 years for chess. The surging popularity of chess is given by the success of Netflix's hit The Queen's Gambit, which is now spilling over from retail to websites and streaming services. Other than Queen's Gambit factor, pandemic also makes people go out less and play online games, adding to the growth of chess content online during the lockdown. In short, the Queen's Gambit and the pandemic injected new life into the multi-million-dollar chess industry, with esport teams and sponsors rushing to snap up chess players around the world. And to examine the hype, I would like to give you some facts about chess in the next graphic, or in the first graphic to be exact. 70% of the adult population has played chess at some point during their lives, around 800,000 chess players, but only 1,500 are grandmasters. Google searches for how to play chess have hit a 9-year peak, and more than 1 million new members a month at chess.com since the lockdowns in March 2020. And eBay reported 273% increase in searches for chess sets. And chess website content creation and esport events are booming globally, including Indonesia. The game of chess has made a proud achievement for Indonesia. This is proven by the number of Indonesian chess players who have been named as grandmasters. Grandmaster is the highest title a chess player can attain. This title is given by the highest governing body of chess. In the title of Grandmaster, once achieved, it can be held for life. However, the World Chess Federation has made some rules for it. If a player is found guilty of cheating and corruption, then the title can be snatched. And let's see who the grandmasters are in the next graphic. This is top 5 Indonesian chess grandmaster. We have Susanto Megaranto, and then we have Novendra Priasmoro, Shan Winshan, and Yosef Teolifus, and Irene Karisma Sukandar. And currently, Susanto Megaranto is at the top of the list of the best Indonesian chess players according to the World Chess Federation. He won the title of Grandmaster, which is the highest title in the world of chess at the age of 17. Many people look up to the Grandmasters as motivation, and not only the achievements, but the prize they can earn from battles and tournaments. And here in Indonesia, a couple of days ago, there was iconic, we call it iconic, chess battles between regular chess player dubbed as Dewa Kipas and Grandmaster named Irene. The prize was indeed huge with a total of 300 million rupiah, while worldwide, there are many virtual chess tournaments these days with huge prize, of course, in front of the eyes. This year, there will be online chess international tournament called the Carlson Invitational. The total prize worth $1 million with such huge prize, chess celebrities are able to make $1 million. Therefore, in the next graphic, let's see world's richest chess player. Hiraku Nakamura holds the position as the richest chess player in the world with a total wealth as much as $50 billion, and we have Magnus Carlsen, $8 billion, and Maxim, and after that we have Garry Kasparov. And not only winning many tournaments, those chess experts gain money from brand sponsorship as well. In Indonesia, Tokopedia sponsored iconic live streaming chess battle between GM Irene and Dewa Kipas in Deddy Kobusiers' YouTube channel. Worldwide, chess international master Hikari Nakamura and the Levi Rosman, known as Gotham Chess, this year signed deals with the sport drink company G Fuel. Last week, McDonald's sponsored an hour-long section of Hikari Nakamura's stream. And in September, Maurice Ashley, the first black grandmaster, starred in a Hennessy cognac commercial with emerging trend and high opportunity to earn huge money. Are you interested in joining the hype? If yes, I'll show you some of the popular sites so far for you to learn chess or to enhance your skill. We have chess.com, and then we have chess24.com, lightchess.com, and chess club. And if the Queen's Gambit or match between GM Irene and Dewa Kipas has inspired you to give a shot, a chess class online can help you learn the game and hone your skills. Chess is the ultimate easy to learn, hard to master the game. Everyone can learn how the pieces move in a few minutes and understand what is happening in the game, but very few of us will achieve grandmaster titles ourselves. And overall, as Beth Harmon says, chess isn't always competitive. Chess can also be beautiful. Stay tuned on Market Headlines because we'll be right back after the break.
Halo Sobat Milenial, berikut adalah pilihan investasi untuk Sobat Milenial. Yang pertama adalah tabungan di bank. Nah, tabungan di bank ini sifatnya sangat liquid, jadi dapat diambil kapanpun dan dalam bentuk cash. Yang kedua adalah deposito. Investasi dalam deposito dapat diambil ketika jatuh tempo dengan tenor tertentu dan imbal hasilnya 5-6% per tahun. Dan yang ketiga adalah investasi dalam bentuk obligasi. Nah, obligasi ini dibagi dua. Ada obligasi yang diterbitkan oleh pemerintah dan ada obligasi yang diterbitkan oleh perusahaan swasta. Yang keempat, investasi saham. Dengan berinvestasi saham, kita akan mendapatkan dividen atau bagi hasil dari perusahaan. Dan yang kelima adalah investasi reksadana. Reksadana adalah produk investasi yang dikelola oleh manajer investasi. Dalam reksadana dapat menjanjikan imbal hasil 10-20% per tahun. So, kamu pilih investasi yang mana?
Presiden Joko Widodo memiliki optimisme yang tinggi. terkait dengan proses vaksinasi nasional yang sedang dilakukan saat ini. Bagaimana tanggapan dari pengusaha dengan angka ini?
Tentu membuat kita harus lebih berhati-hati.
Langkah apa yang tepat dilakukan untuk bisa meningkatkan pemahaman masyarakat?
Komunikasi publik adalah kunci. Jadi kita harus bisa menunjukkan kepada masyarakat bahwa vaksinasi itu penting.
And we're on the last segment. At the Jakarta Composite Index intraday movement earlier today, JCI was open at level 6,141.61. Then approaching the closing time of the session, the index was on the level of 6,173.21. Then the index was showing a strengthening trend by the second session closing time. Index was closed at the level of 6,195.56. In short, JCI went up 1.19%. And next, we are going to see the sectoral movement. Leading the dynamics of today's trading, we got mining as the leader of the strengthening trend that went up 3.25%. Miss Industry went up 2.19%. Agriculture went up 1.53%. And infrastructure went up 1.42%. And moving on to top gainers and top losers, here are the key highlights from today's trading session. ANTM went up 11.47% to the level of 2,430 rupiah per share. ESA went up 11.52%. to the level of 368 per share. MCAS went up 11.66% to the level of 4,500 per share. Truck or TRUK went up 11.8% to the level of 199 per share. Meantime, the top losers for today's trading week got Deutsche went down to be exact, 3.57% to the level of 432 rupiah per share. WSKT went down 0.37% to level 1,350 rupiah per share. And ERA went down 2.49% to level 2,740 rupiah per share. And BRMS went down 2.11% to level 93 rupiah per share. And this is the intraday movement of rupiah towards US dollar. Open at the level of 14,446 rupiah was also showing a strengthening trend towards US dollar. It was closed at the level of 14,401. In summary, rupiah went up 0.15%. Mining issuer Bukit Asam or PTBA targets to be able to obtain revenues of $300 million per year from coal downstream projects.
Bukit Asam or PTBA targets to be able to obtain revenues of $300 million per year from coal downstream projects. This downstreaming of coal increases the added value of the mineral, thus encouraging an increase in company revenue. President Director of Bukit Asam, Arfian Arifin, said that the company is currently preparing a number of coal downstream infrastructure. One of them was the coal gasification project to become the methyl ether, or DME. The target is that the construction of a coal gasification facility can be started in late 2021, at least in early 2022, with a construction period of 4 years. Previously, he had revealed that the coal gasification project into DME had an investment value of $2.1 billion. There are 3 companies involved in the project, including Pertamina, Air Products, and Bukit Asam itself. IDX Channel team reported.
For the success of making profits increase significantly last year, AKR Corprindo or AKRA has given a signal that it will continue to pay dividends to shareholders. The dividend will even increase from the previous year.
For the success of making profits increase significantly last year, AKR Corprindo or AKRA has given a signal that it will continue to pay dividends to shareholders. The dividend will even increase from the previous year. According to the President Director of Akra, Haryanto Adikusumo, historically, the company has continued to provide dividends to shareholders as a form of appreciation. He also assured that the step will continue in the future. Meanwhile, Akra admits that it has disbursed 3 trillion rupiah in dividends to shareholders in the last 5 years. As is known historically, in the last 2 years, Akra has distributed dividends with a payout ratio of more than 50% of net profit. For information, Akra recorded revenues of 17.7 trillion in 2020. The acquisition was down 18.4% from the 2019 acquisition. Nevertheless, Akra posted a net profit of 929.21 billion, grew 29.4% compared to 2019's acquisition. IDX Channel team reported.
Bank Rakyat Indonesia General Meeting shareholders decided to distribute dividends to shareholders amounting to 65% of the total net profit in 2020 of 18.66 trillion rupiah.
Bank Rakyat Indonesia or BRI will distribute dividends to shareholders amounting to 65% of the total net profit in 2020. The company's net profit during that period was recorded at 18.66 trillion rupiah. The Deputy Director of BRI, Catur Budiharto, explained that the dividends given will amount to 12.13 trillion. The determination of the distribution of dividends to shareholders is decided at the recently held annual general meeting shareholders. Meanwhile, the remaining 35% of the company's profit, or around 6.52 trillion, will be used as retained earnings to support the company's business. He emphasized that the distribution of dividends for the 2020 has increased compared to the previous year's period, which was only around 60% of the profit at that time. Catur also emphasized that the increase in the percentage of dividends that will be given to shareholders has gone through an in-depth review process, so that it will certainly not interfere with the company's cash flow in financing the business this year. According to him, BRI still has ample room to continue to grow, even though the dividend ratio given to shareholders is higher than last year. From Jakarta, for IDX Channel.
In 2020, most companies in consumer goods sector was knocked out by COVID-19 pandemic, and it has disrupted the consumer habits of buying as well as shopping. However, Indofood Sukses Makmur was not affected deeply as the company managed to raise last year's revenue and net profit.
The performance of Indofood Sukses Makmur in 2020 was good. Evidently, the company managed to rise the last year's revenue and net profit. Cost of goods sold went up only 2%, then it makes the company's operating profit soaring by 32% to 12.89 trillion rupiah from 9.83. Based on the company's financial statement, company's consolidated net income in 2020 reached 81.73 trillion rupiah. These realizations went up by 7% compared to the net income in 2019, which was only 76.59 trillion rupiah. From all sources, IDX Channel.
And step aside from market condition as coronavirus pandemic takes big role on current economic situation. And here it is an update data about coronavirus globally. And the news close our market headlines today. Please enjoy our next program on IDX Channel, Your Trustworthy Economic, Business and Capital Market Channel. I'm Wicky Adrian. Have a nice evening and stay safe.